Hello everyone and welcome back. It's your favorite farmer farm with IJ, and you should know anytime you see me on your screen, I have come here to give you tips on how to be a very successful farmer. In this video right here, I'm going to be giving you one strategy that has worked for me over the years. I struggled for this for the past 2 years. That this made me devise so many means, and I'm going to be teaching you that for free in this video. I struggled for this for over 2 years in my farm, and it was a very tough time. And that problem is theft. Theft is one of the biggest challenge Nigerian farmers are facing, or all over the world are facing. And I'm going to be addressing that in this video today. I've received lots of complaints from my clients, from my mentees. I have received a lot of complaints from them, and lately I've been seeing a lot of videos flying around on the social media where people are showcasing or exposing their workers that stole from them. Honestly, this has to be one of the most heartbreaking things. Imagine somebody ripping you off of your investment or stealing from you after you must have put in all the effort, even paid them, and even done the extra work. Imagine that. This is one of the most heartbreaking things. I'll be revealing to you the secret I have used over the years that has helped me so much, and today at least this will cut down theft in your farm 80 to 90%. Imagine cutting down 80 to 90% theft in your farm. Then what else? You are almost there. Like the commercial farmer or the large scale farmers like us, imagine having about 20,000 stands of pepper in your farm. When your workers steal from it, you might not know. Or imagine having about 2,000, 10,000 broilers or layers in your farm. When your workers steal, most likely you're not going to know. You won't know. So that is why it is best you have to put in all the measures you can as a human to make sure you've already done your best. And sometimes it's very difficult for large scale farmers to put together what is happening in the farm, because sometimes it can be very complex. That is why I employed some of these measures I'll be listing in this video, so that you will know how well it has helped me, and I know that it's going to help you too. Let's start from the first one. The first step that I employed in my farm that has carried me on for years is installation of a CCTV in my farm. And I installed a 360 camera which is solar powered in the farm, in different angles of the farm. Just having a camera alone is going to alert that worker or the people working for you or your employees that they're going to be seen. They are most likely to be seen, and you can subscribe to the cloud of that, so that all the activities that happen in the farm or whatever that happens in the farm, even if you are not live on the camera, then you can just, it can be recorded, and at your leisure time you can go back and see what happened previously. So this has really helped me in my farm to control theft and make the workers to be upright. Them knowing that there's a camera around is going to make them to be up and doing. Don't you think so? This has helped me over the years. Like, it has helped me so much. I can be wherever I am. I might decide not to come to work that day, and I control everyone through the camera, because the camera has an intercom, and you, once they know you can save, and once they know that the manager or anybody is watching them, they're not going to misbehave. So this has been one step that has helped me so well. And one amazing thing about this camera is that it's going to help you select your workers, because once the worker is conscious that there's camera around, trust me, the bad ones are going to drop. The ones that came with intentions to steal from you, definitely they're going to drop or resign from the work, and that's better for you. Then you know that whichever worker you have is trustworthy, and you can trust the worker. That is one thing the camera has done for me, and I hope it's going to do that for you as well. Let's move on to the next one. If you have workers, about 3 or 4 or 5 workers, definitely you're going to be feeding them, but there's still a way you can assist those workers to cater for their needs, because most of the times if they catch the workers, they say they are hungry, they say there's hunger. So how can you avert that? If you have a portion of land in your farm, you can apportion some place to them and tell them to farm there. You can give them potatoes, corn, yam, whatever, vegetables, where they can farm, what they can cook from. And if you are buoyant enough, you can even have a little pen for them where they can rear the meat they can eat once in a while. So by having this in the farm, it's going to help the workers have food all the time to eat, and this will curtail the amount of theft that will happen in your farm. When the workers feel that they are hungry and they don't have any food, by then they've had excuses for them to go and steal from you. So if you have a large expanse of land, you can apportion some to them where they can plant in batches, so that throughout the year they will have something to eat. They will always have something to eat. That is going to curtail theft in your farm. And if you notice a bad one amongst them, and one that has the potentials to steal, or one that might likely corrupt the others, all you have to do, please, you just have to eliminate that one as soon as possible. You just have to sack that one as soon as possible, so he won't be the bad egg that will definitely affect the rest. I had a case of a worker. There were 5 workers, but one was very arrogant. He doesn't come to work. He's just focused on looking for what to steal. We've had so many cases of him trying to steal, and the camera caught him. So because of that, I just had to sack him from the farm, so he won't teach others the nooks and crannies of how to steal from a farm. Honestly, after I sacked that guy, I had peace in my farm. Everybody did their work accordingly. Nobody was complaining again, and the farm moved smoothly. So if you should employ that in your farm, there's a policy I have, or a strategy I use, or something I always have in my head. Be quick to fire workers and be very slow to employ workers. That has helped me over the years. Once I see you're not a good worker, I just tell you off immediately. When you treat these workers with respect, and you should treat them how well you're going to treat your siblings or your brothers or your sisters at home. Treat them that way. The ones that are human amongst them will know that you're not a bad person, and they most likely they're not going to be bad to you as well. And when you discern your workers or observe your workers, you should know the one that has the best attitude amongst them. You should know the one that is most likely good, or the one that has leadership qualities in him. You can pick out that one and invest in him. Investing in him, means you might try to make him your friend, because most times these workers don't come from your locality. So having someone amongst them that will always let you know what is going on between the workers, or let you know what is happening at every point in time, is going to help you a whole lot. It's going to help you be ahead of them. And sometimes, how do you keep this person? You just have to tip him some of the times and make him feel like he's wanted, or place some value in him. That is going to make him always be on your side. This has worked for me over the years. It has really, really worked for me. Just be nice to your workers, and if there's anyone amongst them that you feel that is bad, please sack them as soon as possible. Please do. And another interesting step that so many people might likely ignore, or I have put out throughout within these years of my farming, is being very close to the securities in that area. Wherever you are farming, they're supposed to be, or that community, they're supposed to have a security body or a vigilante, as they always call them. So you can go there, you can contract them to always patrol around your farm, or you can always tip them so that they will be at your beck and call. You might see something happen in the camera, or you might see a theft going on in the camera. You might not take action immediately, but if you call the securities, or if you're not around, you might call the securities and they will come and fix the issue even before you get to the farm. So it's very, very important that you remain very close to the security agents in that area. That is going to help you, and this has helped me over the years to eliminate theft in the farm. And once these workers have an insight that these securities come here to patrol all the time, it's going to reduce their theft, and they will also know that there's a repercussion that comes with stealing. That is going to subdue them and make them not to steal in your farm. There's also one thing lots of farm owners lack. That has to be respect for your workers. Irrespective of these people are working for you, you should always have it behind your mind that these people are also human beings. you should know that they come from somewhere. So whatever you're doing to your workers, you should make sure you treat your workers with utmost respect, because without your workers, your farm is not going to move, obviously. Sometimes the customers might be the problem. They might be the engineer of the theft in the farm, because they know through your workers they are likely to get those produce in a cheaper rate. So they will have to employ your workers to steal, and they will buy from them. And when theft starts is when they know they have buyers. They have ready buyers. They don't need to go around in the local markets looking for where to sell them. Once they have available markets, stealing it is not going to be a problem. So this is going to help you very well in the farm. Please do make sure your workers don't have relationship with your customers, because your customers might influence your workers to steal from you. This being said, there's still an important step, or there's something you shouldn't forget. Sometimes when you have a very big or a very good harvest or a very good sales, it's advisable, or is human, to at least celebrate with your workers. It's advisable to do that once in a while. Anytime a worker does well, or anytime a worker outdoes himself, it's good to always tip them. It's good to always reward them, because this reward encourages the workers to do more. And this reward, or whenever there's a bountiful harvest, you come the next day, you bring lots of things for them, or even tip them by giving them some cash. It is going to help them not even think about stealing from you, because they feel, or you doing that will make them feel like family, and they will not want to steal from you in any way. I just hope by watching this video you've already picked some points that you should employ in your farm. Trust me, if you follow what all I've said one after the other, it's going to help you in your farm. It's going to take your farm from this to this. And I'm glad I was able to share this with you. This video is going to be like a series. We are going to be unveiling the shortcomings most farmers are likely to face, and I'm going to be very practical about it. I'm going to be saying everything based on my personal experience. This video is going to be beneficial for all farmers, every stage farmer, be it the beginner, the advanced, or even intending farmers. This video is going to be very beneficial. Make sure you come back here for videos like this, and I hope you enjoy the fruit of your labor to the fullest. This is a subtle reminder. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, do well to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And bye.